What's good, everybody? Cerebro54, and I'm here to show matches with our cool new deck, Galarian Sirgetch'd, Team Magma's Camerupt. Wacky, yet also kind of cool. It has a bit of swag since Team Magma's Camerupt in it. I wish there was a better way to utilize those Team Magma cards, but at this point they're very old. Thankfully, we're going to start with our Snorlax here, which is great. One of the best, if not the best, opener in this deck, letting us draw a lot of cards since we're going to be passive in the beginning anyway. Especially if you play first, you can't even use a supporter. So my opponent Mulligan, it seems. I can see what the fuck is in his hand, and don't tell me, please don't tell me. When I see all those cards like Faba and Crushing Hammers and that Umbrella shit too. Okay, thank God, it's just Gengar. Yeah, I was worried it was gonna be some sort of troll shit. Ranguru is banned, but there's still a lot of bullshit decks like that and expanded, all sorts of variations. But since he opened with Gengar, this is probably just gonna be a Gengar Tag Team GX deck. Sort of a item lock, poltergeist attack deck. So that's good, thank God. I thought it was gonna be some bullshit when I saw that mulligan. Alright, now, since he allowed me to draw 7 cards, he mulliganed 7 times, not just once. Yeah, and those bullshit decks are also sort of low in Pokemon. I had every reason to worry. But since we drew all these cards, Snorlax is sort of redundant now. I can't even use him. But either way, we got what we got. Got a Numel, got the Keldeo and the Sirfetch'd down, so that's good. Also got the Heatran. Maybe we'll use that too later. Put the Fire Energy on it actually, since the thing is with Gengar, I'm going to be getting 2-hit knockouts, and Sirfetch'd is actually weak to Psychic, so he's going to have the advantage. Only a few items in hand, and with the weakness, he can just kill me. Trainers, not items. Instantly gonna get rid of my stadium for whatever that thing is. I think it's Lavender Town or something. I forgot what it is. It just lets you draw until you have 3 cards. No, it's not Lavender Town, but whatever. We're gonna evolve into our Camerupt since I got to play first. Could do that. And discard the Fire Energy, draw some cards. I have the switch, so we probably should be able to make an attack here. Gonna get the Fire Energy with Burning Draft. Fire, not fighting. And if I switch, Heatran is gonna have 2 energies on. And with N, I think I should be able to see one more. It's always a risk, but this is what we're gonna do. And I guess if everything else fails, I can just use the GX attack. It's gonna be a 2-hit KO, like I've said, and nothing. This guy's probably won't have anything weak to fire, so GX attack. Not really much point being stingy with it. Okay, get another Numel down and Professor's Letter. Get me my energies. Get a fire and a fighting one. And let's put the fighting on you and ready to do Steam In Stomp. Okay. So what will you know? We're using Heatran GX first before Galarian Sirgetch'd, but it is what it is. Gotta adjust depending on the matchup. Crushing Hammer. Gonna discard one of my Fire Energies. Annoying, but you know what? I'd rather play this sort of thing than play some shit like that's Ranguru. That guy is not even around anymore. He's been banned for a while now, but he still is haunting me in my head. Like every time I play a match on TCG Online, those fucking troll decks. Like I showed you guys the match with Sea King 2 in Standard. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, those decks always annoy me. Alright, and he got the heads on the Pokemon catcher too. Decided to get the Galarian Sirfetch'd stuck there, I guess to kill it. Easy prizes, but I mean, you should have probably just decided to kill Heatran since he has the energies too. Now, he kind of wasted his GX attack, if you ask me, especially since I can use Rush In, and I mean, sacrificing Keldeo is probably a bad idea, but Sirfetch'd I know that I'm going to use. And yeah, just not let him get that sort of a huge KO. He's gonna get 2 prizes anyway, no matter what. But Galarian Sirgetch'd, I intend to use that. And with Keldeo, I mean, I can recycle him later. But I want to keep the Sirfetch'd alive if I can. Since he wanted to get the Sirfetch'd, get the kill on that dude anyway. Just not let him, no matter what his plan was. Right, now we're going to promote Heatran, which was probably a dumbass move. I should have promoted... Fuck, yeah, I should have promoted Camerupt since I've got the Float Stone. Yeah, dumbass move. The thing is, I have such a huge ass hand, I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, so attach the Float Stone, and now I guess we're gonna go for N again. Do that, and mess his hand, since he drew a lot of cards too. I get the Enhance Hammer, our one of Enhance Hammer, Golden Enhance Hammer. Should be good in this case. It's gonna be annoying for this Gengar, I know, because they just have manual attachments. They don't really have any energy acceleration. I doubt there's Malamar in this deck, so it's nice that I get to discard that. I mean, yeah, discarding energies is great, but when you build a deck that's just gonna use Crush and Hammers all day long and stuff like that, it's a whole different story. At least if you build something like there was an Archeops that I wanted to use, Fossil Archeops, that just did 1 for 80 and then you always discards an energy, but I think at this point it's too late to use that Pokemon. Couldn't get enough copies to use it. Right, now this guy, he's really not doing much. I mean, I'm pretty sure his deck is built just to try and disrupt the opponent as much as possible and get me to draw cards and stuff too. He's using Ether. There's this Erica that I actually never thought of using in this deck. The one that allows your opponent to draw up to 3 cards too. But, I mean, you never want to give that sort of control to your opponent. It's going to bite you in the ass. Like, if this guy lets me draw cards, yeah, it's sort of building up that sort of poltergeist attack, but at the same time, it lets me get options to make plays, discard the cards, sort of fix up my hand the way I want it to. So, anyway, Trainer's Mail, and connection issue, it would seem. Don't fail me now, connection. Let us get the Evolution Incense and get another Camerupt. Might as well use these items, get them out of our deck, out of our hand. Now, I wasn't really talking about what happened, but he did kill the Heatran GX quite easily. And he uses Super Potion too, using that to sort of heal the dude. So this deck is completely built around Gengar, of course. Just Gengar and a whole bunch of support for him and disruption for me. Now, this isn't too bad though, because I think eventually I will be able to checkmate him. So Super Rod, get the Keldeo back, and get, you know what, get the Fire Energy too, why not? Put that, draw that so I don't draw trainers and shit. And I'm good with like the energies and the discard pile and the field. Now it's time for Meteor Mash and time for finally time to kick this guy's ass, get my 3 prizes. And all we gotta do is kill the other Gengar. And the thing is with this plan, you know, trying to use Super Potion and just attach extra energies on the Gengar and discard them. This is sort of how it backfires now. You know, he doesn't have the other Gengar ready. And like I've said, there's probably no energy acceleration in this deck whatsoever. I can't think of anything that it can really just throw at me and power this dude up. So it's very risky. He's down a 1 prize, but the dude has no energy. Now, I'm gonna use the computer search, discard these 2 supporters, get them out of our hand, get rid of stuff that I'm not gonna need. Make sure the Gengar is useless, and just straight up switch. That's what I grabbed, and continue to attack with Sirfetch'd. Why did they? It's basically far-fetched, sirfetch'd. I wish they just called them sirfetch. It's very annoying writing the shit up on YouTube as well with the tags and shit. But anyways, gonna use the Team Magma ball as well. Let's get an energy, get that out of the hand too. So I have three trainers. So if he did attack, I would lose, but he's not gonna attack. And just in case though, we're trying to get rid of our shit. So max potion, gonna heal all the damage, negate everything that I did, and go for crushing hammer again. Gets the heads, but it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Right, yeah. When I use Gengar, of course, you sort of try and slow down the opponent, and as the first one is attacking, you're building the other one on the bench, and then eventually it's ready to go. When the first one dies, the replacement is ready. But since this guy was trying to do that super potion shit, this is why this guy has no energy. And it's gonna try and power him up, of course, I'm sure. With the letter, he got 2 energies, and there's the first attachment. But I'm not gonna let you get the shit in time. I mean, unless he can pull. Let's see, attach the fire energy and retreat into the other. Oh, not the. I was gonna say the other surface, but it's the heat fan. Heat fan. Go into heat fan since we have it. Has the least risk. Don't have a weakness to psychic. I mean, if I didn't do it, I was probably gonna lose on the next turn. Go for burning draft, and I'm gonna use N anyway. This is why I just drew a bunch of cards for this Erica and not care. Let me get what I need. And now I'm going to end. He's going to be down a 1. I'm going to be to 3. So just 2 trainer cards. So even Galarian Sirgetch'd would be safe. The one with no damage on. But 130 damage. This guy's hurt. He can't get another hit. He doesn't have any other Pokemon. Big Parasol. And he's going to use Tate and Liza to draw. It is a bit nerve-wracking, but I don't think there's anything he can really do to fuck with me. I mean, to just sort of get the victory right now. Putting trainers in my hand, but what, are you just gonna use that Gengar box 50 times? I have 2 trainers in hand. He just goes for the 100, and yeah, he would need like 2 more to get the KO on Heatran GX. And Steam and Stomp for the victory now. So that's a GG. Decent little game, I guess. Not a very meta deck my opponent was using, but then again, mine isn't meta much either. So it's good that at least we got the victory against Gengar. And I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys on the next one. We'll say